right, so I'm doing an interviewing, and I'm doing an interview for an interviewing counseling class. Um, it has to be videotaped. The camera's on me, and it won't be on you. The only thing that they'll hear is your voice. Are you okay with that?
Yep.
Okay. Um, what is your problem today?
Um, I've been I'm still going through a tough breakup that happened a good while ago.
Okay.
I'm still dealing with. I'm not still stressing over it. It's still in my head. It still bothers me a little bit.
What happened to uh, come to this conclusion of this breakup?
Well, basically, my best friend from elementary
Mm-hmm.
uh, betrayed me by getting with my girlfriend that I've been with since 10th grade
Mm-hmm.
behind my back. So having both of them betray me like that kind of hurt me a lot. And there's no way that I can forgive them, even though it's been what 2 years,
Mm-hmm.
2 3 years from now, from here. Uh, I'm still dealing with that. I can't. If I see them right now, I wouldn't even look at them.
Okay. So breakup happened. Um, all caused because of the cheating, and the cheating was done by your girlfriend with your best friend.
Oh
Is
yeah,
that correct?
yeah, that's correct.
Um, so how did you find out about the cheating?
Well, one day she was over to my house with my family, and I happened to see her phone, and it was it was on her message slide, and she was texting my best friend,
Mm-hmm.
also football teammate, and I just read the messages, and it was flirting back and forth, uh, pictures,
Mm-hmm.
and you know, I mean, I wanted to see what kind of excuse she was gonna say. She immediately, lying and saying that she was just playing around and
Mm-hmm.
something. So uh, I knew she was lying, and she was trying to find a way out of it. And but you know,
Okay. So let's try to figure out what caused it. So what made you go through her phone and to check everything out?
um,
Is this a usual thing? Do you always have to check her phone?
no, I usually I trust her. I mean, she trusts me, and she got my password. I got her password, but I never really looked at her phone.
Mm.
It was just that day that it was right there, and I just looked at it.
Was there any um, series of events that happened that led you to check out her phone that day or throughout the whole relationship?
It wasn't anything that led me to want to try to figure out something, but I did realize that she was kind of distant.
Mm.
Uh, Probably a good 2 3 weeks prior. She usually try to make excuses of not uh, coming over or anything like that.
Mm.
So,
And when did you notice all of this?
uh, probably the week after prom.
We got the problem.
Yeah,
Okay, and so from that point on, you notice a change in you guys' relationship.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
what about with the friend, the best friend? Did you see any change with him?
Yes.
What happened?
Before prom and before all this happened, we was real cool. We was on the football team, so we see each other almost every day. But after prom and you know, for some reason he got quiet. He was doing the same thing with my girlfriend was doing, being very distant, not talking or anything like that, communicating like that.
Mm.
Again, the season was over around that time, so we wasn't really seeing each other every day at that moment. So, but still, we still hung out with other teammates and stuff. And when he's around me, he don't talk. He don't really communicate or anything like that.
Okay.
So,
So you said you seen changes? You
Yeah.
seen two
I,
different relationships.
I saw two different personalities from both my friends, but I never did link them together because I
Mhm.
never knew that would happen. So
And the conclusion that you came to was when you checked the phone,
yeah,
you seen that okay, I see why.
yeah,
There's like okay,
yeah. Everything came together when
okay.
I seen it.
Well, what about confrontation? Have you, um, I guess, confronted both of those individuals
Uh,
about the cheating?
I did. Let's talk about my my teammate.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I talked to him about it, and he immediately, declined it and said that it was just joking. He was just joking, playing around and stuff. Um, I'm not stupid. I know there was flirting and stuff. I know it was more than just joking around.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but I'm not a hostile person. I don't try to fight or anything. Uh, but I knew what was going on, so I didn't try to fight or anything. I got his answer and I moved on. I haven't talked to him since.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I heard that you said that you've seen the flirtiness between the both of them. Why wasn't that a trigger then to ask a question instead of, I guess, letting it prolong?
Uh, I didn't see the flirting as far as like physical. I didn't see them.
You felt that they was flirting.
No, I saw them on the. I saw the flirting on the phone.
Okay.
The messages that's going back and forth.
Okay.
It was messages as if I was talking to her.
Hmm.
But
Has has your ex girlfriend? Can I say that ex girlfriend?
yeah,
An ex best friend. Um,
yeah.
have they had a relationship before? Have they been friends, or is
No.
this a new thing when you guys introduced each other?
As far as I know, that was a first. Well, the first time they met was in 10th grade. I was friends with my teammate,
Mm-hmm.
and I just met her in 10th grade. So she was around me a lot. So I'm assuming they knew each other since then.
And this is all behind your back. There was no indication of foul play.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So far, what it sounds like is that you didn't know what was going on. You felt like the relationship was uh, sound, calm, and everything else.
Yeah.
But when you checked her phone, when you had suspicions, then you seen and everything else came to light, and you made the decision to break up with her and to distance yourself from your football teammate. Now, does the football teammate, does that affect gameplay or anything? Does it affect your dynamic on the field?
No, I'm glad it didn't because it was towards the end of the year, and we just got done. We lost in the second round of the playoffs. Uh, so all the gameplay and all that stuff that was before these events happened. So it didn't affect my gameplay or his gameplay or whatever. Um, but it did kind of put me in I guess, a depression stage or whatever,
Mm.
and it kind of influenced me. For some reason, it influenced me not to want to play football.
Like football anymore.
I didn't have any motive. I was real down. Even during graduation, I was still down.
Mm.
Uh,
And you
but
put all that on the breakup. So she was, I guess, is it safe to say she was a pivotal uh, figure in your life at that time?
yeah, she was.
Um,
Yeah.
and I believe that you said that she was your first girlfriend, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So you held her at a higher standard than anything else, and that led you to, well, her her debacle with cheating, that led you to feel depressed, and then in turn that affected your football, um, well, not your performance with football. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Just your wanting to play football,
Yeah, that's good.
and you seemed unenthusiastic about graduation. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, do you know any ways to cope with this depression? Do you feel like you have to jump quickly back into another relationship, or is this something that you can deal with by yourself?
Um, I believe I'm coping it right now kind of well, not really thinking about it too much.
Mhm.
I have been in a relationship after.
Since then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how's this relationship going? Okay.
It's going all right.
Okay.
It's good.
Um, do you, I guess, are you more forward with how you go about this new relationship that you're in? Like, there's no, I don't know. I guess secrets. Like you feel like you have to be upfront. Like, I'm this person,
Yeah.
and I expect this, and this and that, right?
Yeah.
Or is that I'm insinuating that's what you're doing? Is that what you're doing?
I guess I go into this relationship as
A clean slate.
yeah, a clean slate. Clean slate. I have to being trusting one another. That's the most important thing to it. And going through my history with my first girlfriend, it kind of messed up with my trust issues. But the girlfriend that I'm with now, she understands. She know everything. She understands, and in the beginning, I was a little worried, but I learned to trust. Learn how to trust.
So you hold trust at a higher standard.
Yeah.
That's above all. What's more important to you is the trust factor.
Yeah.
Is there any other factors that you hold high in regards to a relationship?
I mean, there's a lot. Trust. That's really the biggest thing.
Mm-hmm.
So, I can go on a whole list, but trust is
And
that's the main thing.
I'm assuming the same thing would go for friends.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Trust is everything.
Okay. I hate to ask a cliche question, but what have you learned from this experience?
What have I learned? I have learned to choose your friends wisely, and also your girlfriend wisely. Can't go into a relationship so fast. There's a dating process before you make a commitment. And with my first girlfriend, we skipped that dating process. We just went in, even though it did last a good 2 years.
So do you think that affected that the fact that you guys just started started a relationship out of thin air, or was there things that built up to you guys actually starting that relationship?
I believe so. I believe by us not dating or whatever.
You guys, I'm assuming you guys just went straight into a title basis. Okay.
Yeah. I like you, you like me. Okay, boyfriend, girlfriend.
Okay.
We was young. We was in 10th grade. So.
Okay. I would like to say that makes sense. I understand where you're coming from. I have dealt with some of those issues as well, and it can be a hard thing to do. But I feel like if you learn from it and then set new goals to achieve what you would want in a relationship, I think you should fare well. That's all I have.
All right.